Let's get to it.
Alright YouTube, what is going on? It's Mesa back at it with some Destiny. So I wanted to go through the list of exotics that are being upgraded from year 1 to year 2, and as well as the ones that aren't being upgraded from year 1 to year 2, and give you my thoughts and opinions, but more importantly, gather your thoughts and opinions. I pulled this list off of IGN.com. I'll put that link in the description. Hopefully it's right. Some of it I hope is wrong, because there's some stuff that's not getting upgraded, which I'm shedding a tear over. So anyway, let's jump into first pieces of armor that are upgrading. Now, the first 3 on the list are all for Warlocks, and all are really damn good. So, Light Beyond Nemesis, we saw that in the reveal stream. I'm glad they're upgrading that. I do use that a lot in like the Prison of Elderly People or anything that involves reviving people. So, Trials of Osiris, and who knows with this new raid coming out, if the easy version will have revives on. Obsidian Mine, I can't live without that thing in PvE. That's where your supers recharge with kills. So, if you get a whole bunch of like thralls or low-level enemies killed them with your super, you get your super recharged that amount. Then we got Void Fang Vestments. Oh, thank God. This is my favorite piece for PvP for my Warlock, because you get enhanced Axiom Bolts. Basically, when you throw an Axiom Bolt, you'll get 3 that'll track onto people, not just 2. Then for the Hunters, we got Young Ahamkara Spine. That's the Hunter Gauntlets that allows you to throw a trip mine, have it last longer. I don't see a reason to have that thing upgraded. There's way, way better Hunter exotics to be upgraded. That's all that's on the list for Hunters. And also for the Titan, the Helm of Saint 14. Thank God. I love that thing. That's when you put down your bubble as a Defender Titan and you blind enemies that go through it. So great for PvE and PvP. But that's all they have on the list about armor that's being upgraded. I'm hoping this list is incomplete. If it is, thank God. Please point me in the direction in the comment section to another list. But there's a lot of weapons that are upgrading. Actually, no, this whole video is more about the weapons than the armor or anything. So I'm sure there's got to be more pieces of armor that are being upgraded. It can't be just that small amount. Unless we're getting a whole lot of... I'm in such battle mode this video. Unless we're getting a lot more armor that's way better than what we already have. Right? Keep your fingers crossed. Now for weapons, okay, we got the Suros Regime. Thank God we saw a preview of that on the live stream. Looks like we're getting a new version of it. Red Death, very happy about that. I love my Red Death. Last Word, that should be interesting. What new perks we're going to see. And, well, with the nerf inbound from patch 2.0, I'm recording this right before that. We'll see how that goes. Thunderlord, I'm not impressed with my Thunderlord. I said it before, my Yolder's Hammer with Field Scout, that's arc damage. I like it better than my Thunderlord. We got the Truth. That's a pretty... I love that in PvP if I choose to use an exotic for that slot. Then we got Bad Juju, which I've been using that more and more recently with my Warlock. You combine that with Obsidian Mine, and you just get supers galore. That's the exotic pulse rifle. It's full auto. It's got pretty good stability. Not too bad in PvP, but you get more super energy from killing people or killing minions of the darkness. I don't know. It might be both. I'm battling. Then we got Invective. I haven't used that exotic shotgun in a very long time. Hawkmoon. I'm really curious to see what the new version is going to be like. Finally, Xbox players will be able to get a Hawkmoon after, I believe it's September 15th or is it September 8th? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section. Monte Carlo. Looking forward to using that. Again, that's been sitting in my vault forever now. That should be a lot of fun, especially for Warlocks, because that's the auto rifle that gives you, makes your melees recharge or gives you a chance to fully recharge it. Really, really cool gun. Fourth Horseman. I used it a bit in the beginning. It's kind of a novelty shotgun. A super, super fast fire rate, full auto shotgun with, I believe, 4 barrels. I'm saying I believe because I haven't used it in that long. Now for the list of weapons that are not coming over to year 2. First off, we all know about this. Gjallarhorn. I'm fine with it, guys. You know, I've relied on it way too long for a crutch for everything I do in PvE, so I'm kind of glad to see it go. Super good advice. I was kind of hoping we'd get a year 2 version, a better version. I mean, I got it a long time ago, not used it. It looks cool, it sounds cool, but just terrible recoil and not so great perks. Universal Remote is not coming over. I've seen that a bit around in the Crucible, but I don't use that gun myself. For shotguns, I just stick with my secondary, my good old Matador. Or for PvE purposes, I got a full auto hide and seek and my full auto comedian. What else do I use in PvE? I think that's pretty much it for shotguns. Then we got Necro Chasm, which shouldn't be the Necroasm anymore, as everyone was calling it, because it sucked. But after patch 2.0, it's going to be a lot more fun to use that in the Crucible. Remember, I'm recording this prior to patch 2.0. Hardlight, that fucking sucks. I love Hardlight, and I was really hoping we'd get a year 2 version of it. Sorry for the potty mouth lately, guys. Thorn is not coming over to year 2, but I'm sure people will still annoy everyone else in the Crucible with the Thorn. Alright, Vex Mythoclast. It breaks my heart to not see the Vex Terrificlast come over, but it makes sense. It's a Vault of Glass, it's Atheon. It's time to move on. We gotta take out Oryx this time. Icebreaker, you know, I someone wrote in the comment section, icebreakers for noobs. I haven't used icebreaker in a long time. It did me well very early on with the vaulted glass and like things like the nightfalls and like especially if it was solar and I had no exotics early on. Icebreaker definitely got me through it. The Meta multi-tool bag, that sucks. That's a great scout rifle, but now that I'm thinking about it, guys, we're getting a whole bunch of new exotic weapons, and I hope that these weapons that aren't being upgraded, something will replace them that will be better. Then there's also at least 5 other special exotic weapons, parentheses. This takes into account new exotics, so possibly more. So again, this is just a rough list, guys. I don't know how true it is. If you guys know anything in the comment section on things that I'm getting wrong here or that are wrong on this list, let me know, okay? So let me know all your thoughts and opinions on what's getting upgraded or not. That's it. Drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa. Check out my stream. Links will be in the description. That's it. I am out of here like Vladimir.